Hi my gorgeous people, this is me Pankhurie and welcome to Style Talkies. So anybody who knows me knows that I'm totally obsessed with Morphe and I recently bought their 15D Day Slayer palette. Now in this video I'll be showing you all the swatches. I'll be giving you a mini tutorial on how to create this eye look that I'm wearing right now using this palette, and I will also be giving you my review on this. So let's begin. Morphe has changed their packaging with this palette. In all the previous palettes you had Morphe written with a big red M, but in here you have Morphe written in silver. They also have a very modern design over here. The entire outer packaging is black, silver and white in color, and you also have Day Slayer and 15D written over here. Now at the back it reads, "Let your eyes do all the talking with 15 matte and shimmer eye colors in vibrant shades for whatever life throws your way. The full mirror in the compact keeps your look on point wherever you are." So a lot of tall claims over here. Let's find out how true or untrue they are. So this is how the palette looks. It's very compact and sleek, and I've got my fingerprints all over it, so you have to excuse that. Now as I told you earlier, Morphe has changed their packaging, so in here too you do not have that big red M which used to be the pehchan of Morphe. Also this palette is a lot heavier than their other palettes because it contains a mirror. Now let's check out what's inside this. When you open this palette you have this huge mirror, and then there's this plastic sheet. Now it's called the 15D Day Slayer palette because it contains 15 shades which can be worn during the daytime. It has 6 shimmery shades and the rest of them are matte. Now what I really like about this palette is that it has all the shade names written right under the pan, so you know exactly which color you're working with. All the other Morphe palettes, they have the eyeshadow names written either over this plastic sheet or they are not written at all, so it gets really confusing. This palette has a lot of peachy and orangey shades and also a few earthy ones, so it would look great on people with warmer undertones, and it's also very versatile, so you can create a lot of looks using this one. Now what I did not like about this palette is that it does not have any matte shade which is white, ivory or cream in color, because that could have been used to set your primer or your concealer. Now you'll have to carry another eyeshadow with it, or you'll have to set it with a translucent powder. Also what's missing is a shimmery white or ivory shade which could have been used to highlight your brow bone. So again you'll have to carry another eyeshadow for that because this one wouldn't suffice. The pan size is really big, so for $15 you are getting a lot of quantity, so it makes it totally worth the price. Now let's check out the swatches. So this is natural. This is Spark. The shimmers are really beautiful in this palette. This is In the Crease. Do you see the pigmentation? It's insane. Then you have Forever. This is a little powdery than the rest of them. This is Bronzed Beauty. Oops, smudged some color here. Anyway, this is Upbeat. This is Glow. This is Editor. I'm running short of space here. This is Highlight. This is Define. Again this is a little powdery, so you can see there's a lot of fallout. Not a lot of, but a little fallout. Now where do I swatch now? Okay, let me swatch here. This is Morphe. So very dark pigment. This one is Epic. Alright, this is Blend. This is Just Eyes, and the last one is Sweet. So Sweet is the darkest color in this palette. So here you have all the swatches. So since this palette does not contain any white, ivory or cream color, I have set my concealer with a translucent powder, and now I'm taking the shade Natural as my transition shade, and I'm using a Morphe fluffy brush for this. And I'll be doing both my eyes simultaneously because unlike other YouTubers, I tend to forget which shade I had used and what process I had followed. So yeah, I'm not as smart as them. So this is blending beautifully and it's very soft. I don't need to work a lot. So I'm placing the eyeshadow a little above my natural crease, and I'm taking very little amount at a time because these eyeshadows are really pigmented, so it's better to go easy and then build it up rather than taking a lot of eyeshadow at one go and then creating a mess out of it. So my brush already had a little pigment, but that's okay. Now which color should I take? Now I'm taking this color called Upbeat and using it here with the same shadow brush. This is blending beautifully. Little is enough, and this goes for all makeup, not only just these eyeshadows but everything's rather difficult to mellow it down if you go completely crazy with your eyeshadow. Now I'm taking, which color should I take? Okay, I'm taking Editor and I'm tapping off the extra because I've taken a lot. And anytime you feel that you've gone overboard with your eyeshadow, you can always take a clean blending brush and then blend it further. I don't see a lot of fallout here because had that been the case, it would have been really difficult for me to take all of that out because all my makeup is already done. So though there is a little fallout on the pan, but not on my face. Now I'm taking the color Mauve on a pencil brush. This too is from Morphe, and though the color is called Mauve, it's not mauve in color, it's a shade of brown. It's an earthy color, and now I'll be placing it on the outer V. I think I've gone a little crazy with my eyeshadow here, but then we'll blend it. I'm bringing it a little in, and then I'll be blending it with my same fluffy brush so that it looks seamless. I'm not taking it too far inside, I'm only keeping it till the middle. So because I went crazy with the eyeshadow after giving a lecture on how not to go crazy with the eyeshadow, now I have to do so much blending. Now I'll take this beautiful shimmery color called Bronze Beauty, and I will take it on my finger and then slowly dab it all over my eyelid. So we're going for a very simple look here and not trying something too extravagant. And then I'll also put this color called Spark in the center so that the matte and the shimmers, they blend seamlessly. There's not a stark difference. So now I'll take the blending brush again and just blend Spark into Mauve that we had applied. Now I'll take a shader brush from Morphe again, and then I'll take the color editor and apply it on the lower lash line. And same I'll do for the other eye too. I'm not taking it too in. Then I'll take mauve again and place it here. Now, though I love this palette, it does not have any brow bone color, you know, those shimmery whites and ivories, so I will have to use a brow bone color from another palette, and I'll see which one I have to use, because in here you don't have anything. So let me just apply that and be back. So now I'll be putting on some eyeliner, and for this look I'm using my NYX Super Skinny marker. So let's put this on. Now I'll be using this L'Oreal Infallible gel eyeliner for my lower lash line, and I'll be smudging it later. Now this is one of my favorite eyeliners ever. So yeah, let's put this on. Okay, so now I'm taking this brush and just smudging it. And now we'll put on some mascara. For this look, I'm using Maybelline Hyper Curl Volume Express. So this is how our eyes look now, and I think that it has turned out pretty okay. And these eyeshadows are great for day wear, as I told you earlier. And if you are warm toned, or if you are my color, even, you know, deeper shades, you can easily use it, because it's a very warm toned eyeshadow and it's really easy to work with. Finally, we've come to the end of this video, and I have to say that I really like this palette. In fact, saying that I like this palette would be an understatement. I am obsessed. I love the pigmentation. I love the formula. It's very creamy and buttery and easy to work with. So you can create a lot of different looks using this one, and I would be using it a lot this summer. So that's all I have for you today. Do let me know how did you find this video in the comment section below, and if you liked it, give it a big thumbs up. Till then, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook, and you can also follow Style Talkies on all these social media platforms. Until next time, this is me, Pankhurie, signing off, and do not forget to subscribe.